Hello and welcome back, my dear esteemed guests and my beautiful subscribers. It is me, Light Liger, and you're watching NFT Tuesday, episode number 16. And it's been pretty interesting to watch the NFT space in the last 2 months or so, when we have seen this very aggressive move towards the Metaverse, NFTs, and gaming. Especially nowadays, it's no longer viable to just launch a PFP that doesn't really have any external utility on it. So everybody's trying to build out their own games and have compatibility with different types of metaverse projects out there in the space. And there's like almost on a weekly basis, we have new land sales coming on and metaverse projects booming out. And there's going to be some oversaturation, obviously, but you just have to be pretty focused on what you're going to be buying. Also, we had the Adidas sale. I bought 2 of these, and I still think they're going to be going up because there's going to be like physical NFTs. I mean, physical items given out, clothing by Adidas to the users, and they can basically redeem them for free. So that's pretty exciting, and definitely will be doing videos out of that. And there's all types of good information, by the way, on NFT Evening. So you want to really look into a lot of websites which are going to be giving you information about NFTs particular. But let's move into our sponsored segment of this week, and that is by Santa, which is a Solana based project which is going to be launching on December 23rd. And this is going to be a collection of 10,000 Santas, and there's going to be a max minting amount of 5 Santas per wallet. And they have all the social media links on their website, so you can join their Discord and Twitter communities. And first of all, I kind of like the thematics here. Big fan of obviously Christmas, and Santa is obviously great. Obviously, everybody loves gifts, so who wouldn't like Santa? And this is going to be launching on Solana, as I said. The price is still TBA, so I guess there's going to be a way to impact on the minting price. So if you are a part of the community, just go into the Discord and Telegram and talk to the developers, talk to the moderators, and, express yourself. What should be the minting price for this project? But obviously, here's a bit of a roll of a reel of images of basically what types of different mints you can have, all types of different looking Santas. And there's also a roadmap. So on 22nd, there is going to be an early adopter thing, which is going to be giving you a 3D NFT claim ticket. And this has been a very popular thing where people have been getting 3D versions of their NFTs. And that's big because that means that if you hold the actual 3D asset, that means that you can basically port it over into a metaverse project. And there's going to be a lot of different things here. So first of all, there's going to be a Christmas gift, which is going to be distributed on December 24th and revealed during the Boxing Day. So obviously in different parts of the world. In Europe here, we open boxes on 24th, not on the 25th like they do in America. And there's going to be derivative Christmas collection NFT characters from Bunny Bears, Gingerbread Man, reindeers, all that good stuff. And 30% chance for also a 3D NFT claim ticket, 5% surprising Solana airdrop, so who knows what that's going to be, and 0.1 for a Christmas present that would probably change your life. A decent ape, a Tesla, so who knows, that might be a car, that might be a Lambo. That's very interesting. And there's going to be, here's a picture of the 3D asset here, so that looks pretty clean, actually a lot better. Not to say the 2D asset looks bad, but this is like very, very nice quality of 3D asset here. And I think people are kind of more leaning towards the 3D asset these days. I think we're going to be seeing a lot more interest on that type of stuff, and they're going to be planning to release their own comic and animation as well. And they're going to be developing also a game related to Insanta. This is not an actual picture of the gameplay though, as far as I know. And they also are going to be building out Metaverse, which is going to be starting in June. So there's a clear pathway here for things that they're going to be building. You have that Metaverse, you have that gaming, which I just talked about in the beginning of this video, that those are very important aspects to go into building your NFTs and, allowing that type of a build up for you to do more different things with your NFTs and having a possibility of like just building all from the open source material that we know as NFTs, because anybody can build dApps around any NFT basically, because it's all, it's all on the blockchain. And here's also some Q&A section where you can look into different things here about how everything works. Also, the characters in our comic and animation will be receiving royalties fee. So that's pretty nice. So some passive income on the top of it. But that's pretty much my rundown of Incenta. Definitely go check out their website for more information. Now, probably the most excited sale of the week is going to be happening today. This is probably happening in a couple of hours after this video is online. And this is the Big Time land sale. Big Time, in my opinion, and I'm not just like shilling or anything, this is going to be the top 5 blockchain-based games. Like, this is very high-end Dark Souls type of a game. We have gameplay. We have real game developers here. One of the people previously worked on Decentraland. So one of the people basically went to build Big Time. And Big Time basically exists on Polygon and Binance Smart Chain. And this is how you can basically enter to the land sale. By depositing into their account. And this is how you can basically buy from the land. Now, as I said, I think this is a top 5 game alongside with Illivium, Chumbi Valley. What else cool stuff we got? Ember Sword. These are like what I consider like the most high-end gaming products that I'm seeing in the blockchain space right now, that could like really be catering also to people who are not in the blockchain. This could be a terrific game for that, and I have really high hopes for Big Time. They don't have a lot of competition for this sort of action. You have the Moonray game, which is going to be on the Bitcoin thing. That is somewhat similar to this, but different art style and different chain, obviously. And it seems that Big Time is a bit more further on the development. But let's kind of talk about now this land sale. So it's a bit tricky. There's different tiers here. Exalted, Mythic, Legendary, Epic, and Rare. And basically, there is this sort of timekeeper system and Forge, and these are going to be elements to basically get into the tokens of the ecosystem, and these tokens will not be sold on any sale, no pre-sales. Only way to get them is basically by playing the game and through these spaces, and these spaces are the customizable areas inside the game, and there is going to be a big supply of them. So there is 600,000 of these lands, okay? That seems pretty large. 10% of those are being sold out today. Now, you think, okay, that's kind of large supply, and I do agree with it. Then again, at any point, the developers can choose that, okay, we're going to be shrinking that size. But then again, if it becomes a massively played online game like World of Warcraft, you definitely need this much spaces out, and there's probably going to be a lot of people who are going to be buying many of these. But I do think that the supply is a bit high, but that doesn't mean that there will be no appreciation for these land sales, because people will be wanting to earn those tokens inside the game. And there's this timekeeper thing, which is going to be bringing out these hourglasses. Well, I recommend reading this yourself so you can understand the investment here. So you can see that there's small, medium, and large, and space sockets and forging, and there's a lot of elements into this. Now, what I'm going to be personally doing is, here you can see that there's a lot more like slots here. I'm probably going to be buying, rather than buying one of the lands, I'm probably going to be buying a couple of like mid-tier ones. So maybe a couple of small and medium epics, maybe one legendary small. So I have one of the decisions that I've kind of like, or mistakes that I have done in the past, is that I've invested in a lot of NFTs where I've only bought like a one. And when you have more NFTs, that gives you a bit more like better trading, leverage over the market, and you don't need to dump. If you dump your only one, then you are kind of pissed off that, oh, now it just jumped into skyrocketing into moon, and instead you can like sell one at the time or something during peaks and stuff. But yeah, that's something I definitely want to be buying today. Another one we have is a Ducks Gang. This is kind of inspired 8-bit art of the sub ducks, and I think that's going to be the only reason this is going to be doing well. because it's probably catering kind of that audience. This is tomorrow. There's going to be 10,000 of these. And also, you know, I think there's like a free mint for sub ducks or something, or the first 500 minted sub ducks are going to be given out like some legendary type of things. Also 50% royalties, and if it really picks up like some of these 8-bit arts do, that can be pretty nice, you know, money down the line. I like revenue, I like passive income. OpenSea is kind of regulating that, so I don't know what they are exactly going to be doing about it. Here's a bit of a breakdown what they're going to be doing here. I don't know what's its .a. I think there's some different language, but this is kind of like a wild card. I don't know. I'm just going to be writing the fact that it's kind of similar to Subducks, and that's why it's going to be doing well. Not a transparent dev, sadly, though, but there are some question marks and risks involved, so definitely look into that. This one is also very interesting on Ethereum, Da Vinci, and basically you have an NFT which you can turn into an AI generated version of. So basically people are buying 1,000, and there's very low supply. Okay, here the mint price is 0.07 Ethereum, and this is going to be on 22nd. The launch is on 22nd. Pre-sale is the day after. That's weird. Maybe that's a typo. And basically you can pick up any NFT you own, and basically you can generate a new version of it. This looks pretty cool. The AI can do really random stuff at times, and basically, you know, you can choose any NFT in your collection and you can start to crunch it and generate their own version of it. However, there might be more interest for a lot more top tier NFTs. So I don't know what to say. Like, if you don't own any like high tier NFTs, they might have. Maybe people are gonna be interested in Bake or something else. So I don't know. This is very hard and once again very speculatory, but I really like the concept here. So I'm definitely gonna be minting at least 2 if I have the chance. But there's such a low supply, so I think these are gonna be selling out really fast. Then we have Crooks, and this is gonna be another Ethereum sale, 10,000 of these. Kind of following the same style as the Clone X, which has been doing phenomenally, by the way. Congratulations for people who participated. And basically, you know, this is kind of similar stuff. 3D assets, Metaverse ready, pretty solid roadmap and everything, what they're building out. There's going to be real merchandise. And this just looks very trendy and everything. Like, look at here, these are hoodies that I could basically get. Like, I would definitely get one of those. So I'm kind of bullish on this, and I'm definitely going to be minting these if I'm going to be getting. There seems to be a white list here, so who knows. And our last project on the list is Sin City. Now there's 2 Sin Cities here, which I will get into a second. And basically, this is a Mafia themed game. They're going to be having a land sale on 27th of December. They are doing this sort of GTA style of a game. The assets don't look like these are like PlayStation 2 graphics or something. And but here's some gameplay, and it does look pretty impressive here already. If they can really build out a GTA style game with like actual shooting and everything, this could be pretty big. Now there's going to be Metaverse, obviously, gaming ecosystem, Omniverse. And there's going to be private lands, district lands, public lands, and public roads. And there's going to be different things you can do with them. And apparently you can, I don't know if you can like block out people from coming to your private lands or something like that. And yeah, but this one is interesting. But some of the like stuff and the graphics here, like look at this background here. This looks like super low resolution. So some of the stuff is like, doesn't look very good, but then again, so many big capital partners here and press that it has received. There doesn't seem to be a team page here, which is a bit of a concern. So I would be kind of wary of this one, but then again, it could be really, really exploding. And then there's another one, which is called Sin City without Y, not an I. And this one has really big partners on it, and a lot of people who have seen the gameplay. Like Elio, he has talked pretty good stuff about it. And I think this out of the two is probably the better one. But don't mix up these two. They both could be doing really well, but maybe I'm pretty much more bullish on this one. But this one is still on the early stages, and it's not coming out anytime soon yet, apparently. But the roster of people involved in this is huge, so this might be the more bigger one. So once again, do your own research, ask questions. You can always join our Telegram and Discord communities to get more advice on these sales, and there's happening a lot of them on a daily basis. Not all of them can be covered in these videos because sometimes the sales are announced like 2 days after or 2 days before the sale, so the dates don't really mesh up. Thanks for watching. I will be seeing you guys on the next week's episode. See you guys later.